For this demonstration, I will use a famous grid, also known as a spread for Windows Forms, from Farpoint. It is a very good candidate for target instances because the type converters of the cells, rows, and columns publish a rich hierarchy of properties, some of them being immutable. In passing, I would like to observe that without the sources for this product, I was still able to customize the appearance of the property grid, like setting radio buttons, up-down buttons, and checkboxes. So let's begin by selecting two cells and setting their border to bevel. We have Smart Property Grid on the left and the Microsoft Property Grid on the right. Now I select one cell. By the way, did you see how the Microsoft Property Grid collapsed the border node? Anyway, and I will modify these properties, bottom, thickness. I select the same cells, and you can observe that border is not editable anymore in the Microsoft Grid. Also in SPG, you can identify the differences here and here, and even edit independently the two borders. Look, if I change a color, it won't affect the thickness of the border. It is still 1 for the first cell and 2 for the second one. Behind the scene, it means that the result of create instance is not blindly applied to all target instances. We can also match two borders that have not the same type. I change the second cell to double line border, then select back both cells, and look, we can now modify in one shot their common properties. And of course, this behavior works also in deep properties. I can change the border to compound, inside to compound, inside to bevel, and I can change left. You see, we have changed in the two cells. If I change left for the second one, select back the two cells, we see the difference. So since we are here, do you want to see some more? In this test application, I have applied a look class to all colors, so it fixes the size of the box and the left alignment. You can compare Microsoft and SPG. By default, booleans are checkboxes. We see it here. And I have set some radio buttons for horizontal alignment and vertical alignment. Some more, if I select this cell, change the note style to sticky note. I select two cells. If I double click in the Microsoft Property Grid to cycle the value, simply I can't because of the multiple values here. In Smart Property Grid, Note Style, I can double click and I get a new value. So in conclusion, the support for multiple target instances was pretty poor in Smart Property Grid, but with the new version 2.5 it does now far better and it's far more intuitive than the Microsoft Property Grid.